Hi, this is Yolandi. I am making this video on question 5 of Rc05, which is the CVP question. And I'm making this video just to explain the thought process behind what you see in the solutions. And I know students struggle with this, and so I think these videos would be very helpful. First of all, it's important to notice that this question follows on from question 4, which was a relevant costing analysis. And we're going to see to what extent we can change variables within this analysis that we performed so that we can break even with the outsource option. Or other ways put is that we're indifferent between the option to keep the sales function in-house or outsource the sales function. Now, so this is our starting point. Okay. Now the problem here is one, you probably got that analysis wrong. But this is not the biggest problem because we do carry forward the marks, and if you got the principles and the thought process right, you should still be able to score a lot of marks. What would be an even bigger problem is if this analysis was done using poor layout, and so your workings are all over the place. You don't necessarily show your workings, and it'll be difficult to identify to what extent the variables that we are asking to change in question 5 affect your analysis. And so this would have made answering question 5 really difficult. So a reminder just not to do that. When you do your exams and when you practice for your exams, you need to practice layout and make sure that you do it in an orderly, neat way. Okay. So question 5 asks us, to what extent can we vary, or should we vary, the discount amount, in order to be indifferent, and to what extent do we need to increase the number of units sold to be indifferent? Now, this and here could have confused some people, because it seems like you need to vary these two variables at the same time, which would have been really difficult to do, especially with the limited time that you had. I don't think we'll ever ask you to do that, because it'll take a long time, and it's not really necessary. So remember that we'll probably always only expect you to vary one variable at a time. So we would first look at to what extent we need to vary the discount to break even, and then in a separate analysis to what extent we need to vary the number of units sold to break even. Okay. So let's go on to question 5A and 5B.